Bishop f5. You can't play bishop f5, but knight f5. Then also I will play q in d3. Right? So, but Praggnanandhaa played an amazing move here. He played queen b5. Okay. So yes, Sarthak, you are right. Okay. So queen b5. What is the idea of queen b5?
Stopping queen d3 and queen into d3.
Yes, the important. Okay, prophylactic move. So stopping queen d3 move. Right. And also
Queen into d5.
so white played f3. Black took bishop into h5. g4. All are only moves. No. Bishop g6. Now white to play again. What should white play? So white played knight f5. Now what should black play?
Sir, knight into d5.
If you play knight into d5, what will white play? Knight s6 then? Yes, knight into d5, knight into s6. If black plays g into s6, white will play q into s6. Yes. So for knight into d5, what should white do then? Sorry, instead of knight into d5, what should white play then? So knight into d5 is wrong. Right? Not good. You can't take q into d5. Then what you can play? What is a good move? What should black play? Yes, Sarthak. What should black play?
Queen c4.
Queen c4. What is the idea of queen c4?
Pinning the bishops.
Okay.
No, if knight into h6, g into h6, queen into h6 is not possible, sir, because of queen into c2.
So queen c4, yes. So knight into s6,
G
g into s6, q into s6 is not possible. Okay, that is one reason. And queen c4, he has to play king b1, right? So again prophylactic move queen c4, good one. So he played queen c5, same thing, almost. But queen c4 looks better. King b1. Now can I take knight into d5?
Yes, sir, because now queen d4 saves the day.
So again we are at yes, the same idea, no? Knight into d5, knight into s6, g into s6, you can't play q into s6. So knight into d5, knight into s6, black played g into s6. So as we were discussing today, right? If you want to be a stronger player, there are two things, right? One thing is intermediate moves. In your calculation, you should see intermediate moves. And the second thing is you should be, if you can become a good defensive player, nothing like that. So if this is one again, luckily we are seeing the third example today, right? Right after Nikun's.
Bishop into g6.
No, if white plays q into s6, what happens? Nothing. No, we can't play q into s6. So bishop into g6 then.
F into g6 then.
Yeah, Nitish. Give chance to everyone, Gat.
Sir.
So what can white play here? So very good calculation by him. Knight s6, gs6. Okay, knight into d5, knight s6, gs6, bishop into g6. So f into g6. Now, so actually knight into s6 sacrifice is not so good. Okay, yes or no?
Only, sir.
Good only. I think one of the only moves to create some counter play. So g into h5, bishop into g6, f into g6. Now, What is happening if I take queen into s6?
Queen d4.
Very good, man. So queen into s6, queen d4 is coming. Then queen s7 check. King.
Actually, queen h7 is not good version. Queen into g6 check, king f8, rook h8 check, d7.
Queen into g6,
Queen g7.
Yes, sir. So white played rook c1. First rook c1, deflecting the queen. So black played queen b5.
Same idea, sir.
Same
Queen
idea.
d3 check and queen d4.
So rook c1, queen b5, then
A4.
white played queen into s6.
Queen c.
How can black play Adya? What is the idea of queen d3?
Queen d4. Queen d4.
Yes. So king a1. So beautiful defense by Praggnanandhaa, right? So here from here he calculated, okay, for king b1 knight into d5. So from here, when he took knight into d5, I mean like he might have calculated all this, right? So knight into s6, the beautiful defense, g into s6, getting the queen for the defense was good idea. Yes or no? So gs6, bishop g6, fg6, rook c1, queen b5, queen into s6. So what can black play now? Queen d3 check, white played king a1.
Queen d4.
Very good, Narayani. Queen d4. So queen s7 check.
The problem was if rook d1 also, black will play queen g7, sir. End game is also better for that.
Where?
If instead of queen h7, if rook c d1, then queen g7 will give the knight, but ending is
After queen d4 you are telling, right? What should white play here you are saying?
rook c d1 means queen g7 will
Yeah, we can play
exchange
queen
the queens and winning end game.
True.
Oh.
So queen g7, queen into g7, king into g7 and rook into d5. Still we are
They are one pawn up.
Yeah. So white played queen s7 check. Black played king f8. So white played queen into g6. What is the good move for black here? What are the candidate moves we have?
Sir, can I do so?
Huh?
We.
बोलो ना.
Queen g7 and queen f6.
Queen g7.
And queen f6.
If you play queen g7, what is the good move for white?
Sir, queen f5.
Queen f5.
Knight f6.
Knight f6, then?
g5. Instead of knight h6.
Yes, queen f5, knight f6. I have g5, or else I can play rook into c7 also, right? Rook into c7 also is there, right? Yeah. So queen into g6, black played. The good move is queen f6 actually. So black can play queen f6. So now trying to exchange off. Anyhow, white played, black played rook e2.
But queen f6, queen into f6, knight into f6, rook into c7.
So queen f6, queen into f6, knight into f6, rook into c7.
3 years.
I will play rook a c8. The game is on, no? I will.
Rook
What is
a8.
the problem here? One is, yeah, tell me.
King weakness. And also opponent's looks are very active.
Hmm. Let's say I play rook a b8.
Rook h8 check.
Knight
No,
g8.
sir, first a3.
Sorry. Rook h8 I can. Knight g8 I can play.
Still, sir, I'll play a3 in this position.
Hmm.
It's interesting.
a3 I can move a5
If
and then b5. Okay. So still, I mean, like anyhow we are piece up slowly we can push, right, to win. So anyhow black played rook e2, white played queen f5 check, king e8, queen g6 check, king f8, Queen f5 check, king e8, queen g6 check, king d8, queen g8 check, rook e8, queen g5 check. What should black play? He played knight e7, but king d7 also again play. So king d7, rook d1, then what is happening? Queen e5. Yeah, has to play. So he played king knight e7. What do you like to play now?
Rook c1.
Rook c1. Good move.
Idea rook and d7.
So black played queen d3 here.
Idea queen g6.
Rook h8.
Rook.
Rook h8.
But there is no check.
Why rook h8?
Rook and h8, pawn d7, king c8, queen e6, if king d8, queen e8. If king d8, then I can draw.
King d7.
If you play rook h8, I will simply king d7. I will not take rook into h8.
Acha, back rank is there.
King d7, one move I will play. So, but good idea. Seeing the ideas is also important, right? So, here Sindarov blundered, he played rook e3.
Queen g6. Only one more white had, I think so. To save instead of rook e3.
What move you are talking about?
f4. Idea is if queen g6, rook into e7, sir, queen is protected.
Yeah, that is correct. So white has to play f4. If now black plays q in g6, then q into g6.
Rook into e7.
Sorry. So rook into e7, q into g5, rook into e8, king into e8, f into g5. Yeah, this was missed by Sindarov. So here white played rook e3. This was the major blunder. Now what will black play? Q in g6. White played q in b5. Good move. No, not good move. I mean, like he's the losing move. Yeah, that's how I will like slowly black one. Okay, q in b5. Black played rook b8. Right? Rook h1. a6. Now what can white play? Now he escaped. No, slowly king will come to, right? King can come to d7. So white played q in a4. Now what did black play? b5, q in a5.
Rook b6, king c8, king b7.
d5.
Just improve your position, no?
King to d7.
Isn't a6
Yeah, q in c2 also you can play. Anyhow, here black played q in f7. White played rook c1. So what is the good move again? You can play rook b6, rook b7 or rook c8, but active move is knight d5. White played rook d3. Yeah, knight b6. Why knight b6? Why? Knight b6 can be played. Q in f4 can be played. Yes. So he played rook b6 and he resigned. Okay. So this was one of the good games by Praggnanandhaa, beating the World Championship contender from black side. Yes.